What's going on, people? So yes, I did buy the shirt. Okay, I did get the Joy-Con Boy shirt. It's the neon colors, you know. I don't physically have the actual, you know, neon colors that have the gray Joy-Cons, you know. But this shirt is crispy, it's tender, and it is absolutely amazing. Okay, so enough of the shirt. Let's actually get onto the topic of this video. So, Square Enix. So I want to talk about Square Enix. I want to talk about Zelda as well. So, but first, let's talk about Square Enix first. Okay, so Square Enix, they're thinking about bringing some games to the Switch, especially porting some games over. And you know, a lot of people have been saying Final Fantasy 15 now. Final Fantasy 15. Now, I don't know where this game is at right now. I don't know where it is on the Switch, because they're definitely missing out if they're not going to put Final Fantasy 15 on the Switch. You know what I'm saying? So, where is Final Fantasy 15? Okay, where is the Kingdom Hearts 1.5 and 2.5? You know, I mean, Dream Drop Distance, you know, was on the 3DS. So where is the what's it called, the 2.5? I'm really confused on the 1.5, 2.5 thing. This and that and the third. Where is that game on the Switch? Where is that? Because I'm confused right now. I'm definitely confused. Okay, on where is that game? Where's that game at? I don't know. Hopefully, Kingdom Hearts 3 is on the Switch, because Square Enix did say that they're very serious about supporting the Switch, but it's like, we don't see those games. You know what I'm saying? So, it'd be nice if Kingdom Hearts 3, if that ever gets announced, I said announced, ever gets released, sorry. Okay, hopefully it actually comes to Switch, if it ever gets released, you know what I'm saying? But, also, Final Fantasy VII, the remake, I don't know when that's gonna release, because I don't know. Okay, but those games right there, like the Final Fantasies, the Kingdom Hearts, you know, all these other games, you know what I'm saying? Like, those games right there, if you're serious about supporting the Switch, then those games would be on the Switch. You know what I'm saying? Final Fantasy 15. You know, the Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5, whatever you want to call it, alright? Also, I actually did just went out and just went crazy, went ham, and just bought a whole bunch of games. Okay, so the main game I'm going to show you, okay, I got Dragon Quest 8, I got Neo, and I got Persona 5. Where is Nier? Where is Nier on the Switch? Because this game is just like nowhere to be found on the Switch. Because they did say, actually, they were going to bring this game to the Switch, but they needed someone's permission. I'm not sure who it was. I'm not sure if it was Platinum or I'm not sure. Sega, not Sega. I think it's Platinum. Yeah, was it Platinum or was it someone else? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's Platinum. Okay, but Square Enix, man, like, where it at though? Because you know, I mean, if you're serious about, you know, supporting the Switch, you know, these games should kind of already, you know, be here. You know, kind of give us a hint. You know, tell us what's happening right now, what's popping. You know, but these games are not on the system just yet. So, you know, it'd be nice, you know, if they could bring that over. I'm not sure what they're actually going to do, because, you know, they do have a lot of games like, you know, Octopath Traveler. It's kind of a weird name for the game. You know, Octopath Traveler, it's like, okay, that's kind of a weird name, don't you think? You know, also the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 Heroes game, the Dynasty Warriors, you know, game, that game has frame rate issues. Well, the demo did. So if they do localize the game, please fix those frame rate issues, because those were absolutely terrible. It dropped in the 20s like so consistently. You know what I mean? So please fix that. And Secret of Mana. Now, I'm not sure who. First off, I never played Secret of Mana. Never played on the Super Nintendo, so I'm not really sure who is behind the game. But I heard it was really good, and it would be nice if the game was localized so I can play it. Okay. But I think Square Enix is behind Secret of Mana, I think. So if they are, then please localize that game, okay? Please do, okay? So now finally I want to talk about Zelda. Now, since the Switch has been out for a month now, okay, now we can actually talk about some spoilers for Zelda, but I'm not going to be talking about spoilers in this video, okay? So, Anuma said that Zelda is going to be open world throughout the whole entire, pretty much, it will be the standard now, okay? So, open world games, I said open world games, open world Zelda is now the standard. So, if that's going to be the standard now, how are the dungeons going to be like? Are they going to be like the Divine Beast, or are they going to go back to the traditional dungeons, okay? Because it's funny, because a lot of people complain about the Divine Beast, saying how, oh, well, they're all Sheikah technology, there's no themed, you just have to deal with terminals, stuff like that. I think that was because of the story, you know, aspect of Breath of the Wild, but I think they're gonna go back to the traditional dungeons. But if they do go back to the traditional dungeons, that means they have to kind of change the flow. And, you know, from the previous games, where you walk in the dungeon, you beat the final boss, you get the weapon, and use that weapon to defeat the final boss. There was only one way to defeat a boss, but in Breath of the Wild, there's numerous ways to do stuff. Like you go into shrines, most shrines where you can go in and you can pretty much do whatever you want. You can tackle it however you want. You go in a divine beast. You know, you fight, you know, Fire Blight Ganon, or you fight Wind Blight. It doesn't matter how you do it. It doesn't matter how you defeat the boss. Okay, there's numerous ways to defeat the boss in the game. There's numerous stuff to do in the game. You're not limited to one option. There's numerous ways to fight a boss or an enemy or a shrine or whatever. Hopefully that is the case with the future Zelda games. So let's say you go into, you know, a dungeon, a themed dungeon. Let's say it's a, you know, a water temple, you know, a water dungeon. And let's say you don't need, okay, a weapon, you know, a specific weapon to defeat the final boss. Okay, let's say there's numerous ways to do it, okay? And, you know, I kind of don't like that one way, you know, to defeat a boss. It'd be nice if they could take what they've done in Breath of the Wild, you know, and put it in the new games. You know, it doesn't matter what you do to defeat this boss, just defeat him. You know, you don't have to use the arrow, you don't have to use the claw shot, you don't have to use the, what else is there? The chain, the ball and chain from Twilight Princess. You don't need that. There's numerous ways to defeat the boss, right? So, hopefully they do something like that. And I'm actually glad that they're actually going with this, this plan here. But in the future Zelda games, will we be able to tackle what dungeon we want first, or is there actually going to be an order? You know what I'm saying? Because when he says open, he means, okay, we have to go wherever we want, we have to go to whatever temple we want, and we could defeat the boss in any way possible. You know what I mean? So hopefully it stays true to the old Zelda games, which Breath of the Wild has done, but also taking aspects of Breath of the Wild. So hopefully that is the case. And yeah, tell me what y'all think. And again, I bought all these freaking, I don't even know if I'm even gonna be able to even play all this. I mean, goodness gracious, I mean, there's just so much. There's just so much stuff to do. You know what I mean? There's just way too many games to play. And you know, I plugged back the Wii U, and yeah, I mean, it's, I don't know, man. I really don't need this thing, man. I really don't. I mean, I really don't need this thing. I might as well just throw it out, you know. So yeah, man. I really, I don't know. I mean, I'm playing my Switch. I'm playing my PS4. You know, you really don't need this anymore, honestly. But yeah. But I'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, I'm gone.